Today, I effed up by lighting a firework inside my friend's room. Let me start off by saying this is not one of my proudest moments, and I do not like to tell people this story either. So there I was, walking up the stairs to my friend's apartment, unaware of the magnitude of shit I was about to get myself into. I walk into my friend's room and everything is going fine. I'm catching up with my two friends, all is well, until I spot one of the Roman candles. Now, it was 2 weeks after New Year's, and he had a few leftover fireworks that just didn't get used. I picked up the Roman candle and jokingly take out a lighter, spark it, and held it about 4 or 5 inches away, important part, from the wick and looked at my friend dead on, pretending I would light the firework. In that tiny, minuscule moment of time, in that 3-second span of time, the wick literally caught fire. Time felt like it slowed down. I stand straight up and attempt to lick my fingers and crush the spark out. It was not successful. The wick is still lit and burning away, fast. My next instinct was to simply open the window and point it outside. I turn around and to my brief despair, see a semi-new small AC unit installed in his window. I instantly know that the window can't be opened. The wick is still burning. I turn back around away from the window, a quick glance at the coffee table, and I can see there are no cups or drinks that I could smash this ticking time bomb into. At this point, I had taken a step or two forward when looking for the sacrificial cup, and after seeing none, I spot the trash can. I take a step forward and almost aim it inside, hoping that it would contain the blast radius. I realize, however, that in doing that, the plastic-made trash can with all sorts of garbage would more than likely catch fire. My time runs out. The only thing I could think of to do at the time was to stick it straight into the carpeted floor. I'm about 8-12 inches away from the floor when the first shell shoots out, bounces off the floor, and explodes right next to my friend's leg. Now I have the candle planted firmly into the floor. Another shell manages to sneak out and weakly shoots up and out in a small arc, landing near the door before exploding. As I'm holding this candle into the ground with one arm, I start to stomp on the wick with my right foot, trying to snuff it out or break it. No success. The last shells explode directly in the carpet where I'm holding the firework. We all stomp out the tiny fire that had started. Finally, it was done with. This all happened within a 5-10 second time frame, maybe not a full 10 seconds, but from the moment the wick caught fire to the moment I put it in the ground, felt like the longest, most unsuccessful seconds of my life. My friend was pretty mad, rightly so, but he was also pretty understanding about it and knew it was an accident, albeit a pretty damn stupid one. He had also been looking straight at me when the wick caught fire and said if he had not seen it catch fire with his own eyes, he would never have believed me if I told him I was holding the lighter and candle as far apart as I was when it actually caught fire. The only damage was a small, like 4 or 6 inch patch of carpet that I cut out and replaced with a piece of carpet that was actually the same exact carpet he has, just way cleaner. All the years I had spent collecting common sense vanished that day.